when you get up to the park, there's like this old mining shaft. They used it for training miners back in the day. And now they're like, this is a letter from the president that he sent to us last year after our inaugural Black Excellence Gala.
Like you, and make my own art.
Being from here and just the way I was treated and knowing like, if I had things or if I had someone being like, yeah, you're smart, you're important, you could do these things, it would have changed me. But I had to do that for myself. And then I came back here and I said, you know, I want people to feel like you could take up space in this city. You can. This city belongs to you just as much as anyone, the Irish, the Italian, the Lithuanians over here. And we can have a space and it can be beautiful and it could be everything that we want it to be. So I just want to do that for us because, yeah, we deserve it. It's not fair. We're just as much a part of this country. You know, there have been people who came to Scranton as enslaved people and chose Scranton for their freedom, for their home. And we don't talk about that. And that's powerful to me. Like, Black people chose Scranton and said, this is where I want to be free. And we don't have monuments for it. We don't have street signs. All of the buildings, all of everything that we have ever known about the Black community continues to be destroyed. And so I just don't want that to happen. So yeah, if he's gonna help us do that as much as he loves that Black women do all these things for you and like help you vote, yeah, then help us get resources. Help me make this center great. Help me like allow the community to come in here and see the things that we can do that you say that we can do. Like, where is that? Where is that? So if, you know, if he says that he's gonna help his hometown, I will vote for him 100,000%. I wanna see our school district have resources. I'm tired of seeing them take everything away from these kids. Stop it from happening. Like, if this is your hometown, the babies here, the kids, what? Like, that should be, I thought that was like, oh, once he becomes president, naively, we're gonna get funding, our school district's gonna be better. And that's not even what happened at all. They're still in like, what, $12 million of debt in your hometown? I'm sorry, to me that just doesn't make sense. It's stressful because I wake up every day like, am I really gonna have to leave my apartment? I don't know, but I come here anyway, put together events, do stuff for Black History Month, remind people, hey, if you're going, this is what you could do if you're going through what I'm going through, like, still trying, like, that sucks. It sucks.
You wouldn't be president if it wasn't for Black women like me.
I still think there should be like more than street names that are changed and highways that are renamed for you, because those highways are still got potholes. People that are on Biden Street are still struggling with their businesses. After the event, he had mailed this letter to us and I was super excited about it, so I framed it and put it in my office. So that's that. I'm not gonna say for these cameras and to you, like, it would be so nice to have Biden here again, like, even though he sent me like a little letter and all these things, but to me, it's not substantial.
I think that some of our politicians we have right now who have been in politics for a long time, maybe they need to pass the mantle on to the next generation of politicians and kind of like take them under their wing and help guide them and teach them to learn so that we can have somebody who progressives are enthusiastic about, who young people are enthusiastic about. Because, you know, we have President Trump who wants to run again and President Biden, and they're both in their 80s, and we have a lot of young people who want somebody who can come in and be vibrant and really lead the pack.
Who can we pass the baton on to that you can endorse, that can do the good work? Like I said, like we were saying before, I do think he is up in age.
I worry about his age and his health. But would he be the lesser of two evils once again?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The President of the United States, Harry Truman, right there, was touring the city. It's almost true. But so I worked on a CETA program. The glimpse of former president sparked his own presidential ambition when he was 13. I was a single dad. I was raising my daughter, and I quit school. See, I'm a teacher. I came out of East Stroudsburg. Joe Biden went over there. Why? Because he's Joe Biden. He went over there to help. He's from Scranton. That's what we do. They call this place the Friendly City. That's not just hype. Scranton's voting at 80%. So that's how Joe was raised.
A lot of at least the reporting around Scranton too is the attracting working class.
Let somebody step up and beat them.
Perfect.
Plant, the card and the plant. So I'm the mayor of Scranton, Pennsylvania, which is President Biden's hometown, and I'm a huge champion for the president and the legislation that he has been able to get through Congress in these last 2 years. As a mayor of a city going through COVID, as a mayor through a city with a city advocating for recovery funds throughout this entire time. We are in Scranton champions of the American Rescue Plan, the bipartisan infrastructure law. For example, yesterday we just rolled out our first fleet of 10 electric vehicles. It's the first time our code enforcement has actually had vehicles ever, and now they're going to be electric vehicles. That's with funding from the rescue plan. The charging station that those will charge on ultimately is funding from the infrastructure bill. So when I think about President Biden, I don't just think about President Biden being our hometown son. I think about him ushering through an era of funding for the things that cities like Scranton need.
Yay!
Don't snow. Yep.